Forky coming in as the ranked favorite against King Ranny. But in the past, Ranny has always been a pretty good show match player. He's had, I think, a positive record on my stream overall. And he's one of the only players who's, you know, a regular on my stream who hasn't lost, well, one of the only North American players who's been on my stream recently, who hasn't lost to First Killer in this huge streak of wins that First Killer's got on my stream. So Ranny versus First Killer maybe to come to stream near you in the future. See if he could be the one to take down First Killer in his crazy series win streak. But right now he's going to try and deal with Forky. Now, somebody will have to check for me, because this show match kind of came out of nowhere. I didn't know that we were going to get this exact matchup until minutes ago, so I didn't check. I've not had time to check if these two have played before on my stream. Somebody go ahead and check that for me. I'd appreciate that. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Forky 1-0 with an absolute clanger to get things going. How far did he air roll to set this one up? All the way around and some. And then backflip flicks it over the top of Ranny from close range. What a boomer as well. 102 kilometers an hour with, I think, more than a 360-degree air roll. Outrageous stuff. Yeah, did these guys play before? I'm actually just going to check myself, because I don't know if I can trust Twitch chat. Let's see. If I YouTube Forky versus Ranny. Oh, it does come up. They have played before. Let's check who won. I'm going to guess that Ranny took it in 5. Let's see. It did go to game 5. Sorry, I'm not looking at the game entirely right now. I want to see who won it. Ah, Forky took it in 5. Okay, the last time these two played, Forky took it in game 5. After Ranny was up 2-1 in the series, Forky managed to come back and take it. Just another little reminder, these two are streaming their perspectives of this right now, and I think they both save VODs on Twitch, so you can either go watch it now if you're watching live, or watch it on video on demand if you're not watching live. See what they have to say about this matchup. Forky and Ranny do talk quite a lot while they're playing, so I'm sure they'll have a lot to say. You always have to look out for those little cuts with Ranny. He loves to change the ball's direction while he's dribbling, which I think is one of the things that makes him quite a deadly opponent. In a server which is very set on dribbling in a straight line a lot of the time, Ranny likes to switch things up. Floor pinch from Forky. He didn't half boom that one as well. Not holding back with his shot creativity right now is Forky. That is a very bold takeoff. He didn't get the worst hit here, but Ranny's still able to take it under control. That's going to be 1-all. Didn't waste any time putting in the open net after Forky got demoed. That's dangerous from Forky. If he's going to go for off the wall plays that far off the wall, I think it's better to keep the ball close to his car rather than hit it away from himself. So at least if he keeps the ball close to his car, Ranny doesn't have the easy in, the easy interception. He's always got to worry about dunks. There you go. Ranny will actually get a ball chase goal after the kickoff. That's pretty careless by Forky. You should know that Ranny could be going for that. And it was a good play by Ranny to ball chase. Even if he's not going to get a goal there, it does push Forky back and give him some time to reposition. Forky gets some revenge for the earlier demo. Will he get the open net though? Yes, he will. Good control. And he also didn't waste any time setting that one up. You have my stream and Forky's stream perfectly in sync. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah. You want to get them as synced up as possible, of course. But did I say thanks to Puff2112 for the 29-month tier 1? I'm not sure if I did, but thanks, man. I think I was distracted when you subbed, but hopefully you're still here. It was 7 minutes ago that you subbed. That's an insane sub streak. I do appreciate that a lot. So Ranny's going to try and wrong foot Forky again. I love that approach, as you guys who watch me often will know. Forky, although he looked a little bit uncomfortable, dealt with it well. 2 minutes and 12 seconds left. Low scoring game here. Forky gets a bump even though the ball's off target. Decides to continue going for the initial strategy. Risky stuff by Forky, but at least this time, like I said before, if he's coming off the wall, then he wants to try and keep the ball close to himself. Good bump by Forky. Wave dash is in a position. There's an option for the shot. King Ranny shuts it down. Very close game already. And the ball's bounced somewhat infield, but not close enough to the net for Ranny to put it on target. He's gonna stay with this one. Look at the ball chase by Ranny. That's insane. Forky thought that Ranny would go away. Thought surely he's not gonna try and make a play on this, but that's exactly what Ranny's done. Great touch. He somehow managed to chip that one in field without pinching it too far away from himself that he couldn't run onto it. And Forky's got a good chance for counter-attack here. Momentarily lost control. Tries to salvage it with a flip reset. It's not going to work. Ranny looks pretty solid with his open net wall shot. 4-2. And this is what the recent Calm series that we've been watching on stream would look like if Calm doesn't hit the flip reset. You just give away an easy goal. So Forky's got to be careful there. Oh, that was a decent shot. Ranny in and out, safe to clear. Still low boost. Forky takes off in the wrong direction. And that's a boost grab for Ranny, which is going to give Shirley enough time for him to keep the ball under control. Whoa! My goodness! £200 prize pool! What? Well, I've got to tell these boys about that the next time a goal goes in, because they'd be pretty upset if you know, they go for like a freestyle goal on 0 seconds and then realize that there's a prize pool on the line. So as soon as a goal goes in, I will tell them. I don't want to distract them right now with chat. Here comes Forky. Another flip reset attempt. He's landed in front of the ball. Ranny's there to get the save. Looks like Ranny is fairly comfortable at the moment. Forky's had some very bold attempts on net, and so far, not many of them have worked out, except that crazy flick that he got earlier. Now Ranny's giving Forky a goal here. Forky controls it, which he will. Alright, I'm going to start typing it out. £200 prize pool, by the way. Just, you know, a little by the way. Something for you to think about. 200 quid, I don't know what that is in dollars right now. Let me just really quickly Google that. 200 pounds in dollars. $250, 254-ish. Yeah, if you want to contribute to the prize pool, then you can do so by donating. And Ranny might be losing his lead here. He's got the pre-jump save, but Forky's still on the goal line. Fakes it. Oh my goodness, it's dead ball. Crossbar down and out. That's insane. But Forky can't get it across the line. Ranny takes game one just when it looked like we might go into a super scripted overtime. We were going to get a game one win for Ranny. What on earth is happening? What is going on? Okay then, I guess I'm going to mute the sub alert because that is going to be popping off for a while. RJ serious. Are you serious, mate? 50 gifted subs. What? How many of those are randomly gifted resubs? I see 1. Divisions. Bluest as well. They both got gifted their 3-monther. The Danny just got gifted his 2-month resub. 3-month for Daffinator. We got 2 months for Sazabo TV and Dr. Codiful. And 2 months for Sniper as well. What are these guys knowing at right now? I don't know what the issue is. And everybody else, oh no, 1 more as well. 2 months for Low Flying Lion. Everybody else is brand new to the stream. So welcome guys, if you've just been gifted a sub. Welcome back as well if you've just been gifted a random resub. Congratulations. That should be 1-0 for Forky surely. He's going to take his time with it. Well played. After Ranny misplays. You beat the prize pool, did I? Hold on a second. Oh yeah, I did. You're right. I forgot to change the dollar. I forgot to change the pound to a $sign. Well spotted, my friend. I shall fix that right now. Bam. There we go. Yeah, I just wanted to make it dollars since we're streaming a bit late right now, so most of you are probably American. Or probably more used to dollars than pounds. I think at any time during the day, people are more familiar with what dollars are worth than pounds. Ranny gets a good save there on Forky's backflip flick. Forky's got to be careful because he is taking himself a little bit out of the game at times. That's the other thing I was talking about a lot in the comm series that we've seen recently, is that he knows his limits. Forky right now might be pushing the ball a little bit too far past what he's comfortable with. Ranny double jump pop. Forky's there to save it, but he's really in a tough position now. Out of boost. That is about as good of a touch as he could have got though with the flick. Ranny's still trying to get challenges in from Forky's blind spots. Forky slots in a demo after realizing Ranny's going to land poorly. And Ranny's gone for boost on the spawn. That'll be 2-0. Forky popping off. soon as he finds out there's a prize pool. Optus, thanks for the Prime sub as well from you. I do appreciate that a lot. Also, the sub alert is probably still popping off. I've just unmuted it so I could hear it one or two times. 3-0 Forky meanwhile. It's so quiet these days, maybe I don't need to mute it. Thanks Modhacks at 578 for the Prime sub as well. All of you guys are subbing, this is ridiculous. I really never expect this when I stream super late. I'm like, it'll just be a nice quiet stream. And then something like this happens. So I can't thank you enough, man. RJC with the prize pool and 50 gifted subs. Another Prime sub from Ninja's Foot. Thanks Ninja's Foot for the Prime sub. Forky taking control here. And Ranny looks a little bit lost for what to do. Forky just going to drive in and play Ranny rather than the ball. That's pretty smart because if he goes for a 50-50 there, I think there's a pretty good chance that he could lose it badly. But by playing it just as a demo drive-by, keeps his car in a reasonable position recovery-wise, and also puts on a similar threat with less risk, I would say. If you're going in against a stationary opponent, the demo is just as good, if not better, than a run into 50-50 on purpose. Forky just missing an open net rebound. Ranny will keep the goal line at 3 with a couple of clears. Make a best of 7. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't. I shouldn't be even awake right now. Has to be best of 5 for me. Every set by Forky. I don't know if that was even planned when he took off, but he did execute it wonderfully on the landing. Shot could have been a bit better, but overall, one of his better attempts that we've seen today. Forky really controlling the boost right now, keeping high priority on that. Ranny though, focusing on ball, and that is actually going to net him a goal. First one he's got this game. And we have to see this from Forky's POV. What on earth happened? Oh, he just failed his wave dash. I was wondering, and he also dodged the wrong way. Just jumped into his net by accident. That's unfortunate for Forky. But still got the 2-goal lead. Soon to be 3 if he doesn't beat the kickoff. Oh, he has done actually. I think Forky could have got that past Ranny if he played it as fast as possible. It was a bit touch and go though. And Ranny had a good pre-jump save. He knew exactly where Forky was going to shoot it. There was only one spot, but that's a good read by Ranny. Look at the realization and the sorry in quick chat. Trying to use the mind games. Get inside Forky's head a little bit and slams the flick. Holy cow, that might be the fastest flick we've seen all year. 118 kilometers an hour. Ranny lets loose. Forky deciding to shadow close, but I don't think it would have mattered if he turned back last month. He still wouldn't have saved that one. Oh my goodness, when Ranny, when he gets his flicks right, it's a whole other ball game. I mean, this is why there's such a priority on reverse 45-degree flicks from a lot of players who play on my stream. Because when you're playing ranked, you can get in the zone a lot more easily than in a show match, and you can just smash these out like clockwork, over and over again. Live stream show match environment's not really been that kind to reverse 45-degree flicks in the past, but every now and then we see why they are such a popular weapon. Ranny now looking to take control of the boost. He was afraid of the demo, so he ran away from it. Now Forky with some efficient flying. No threat once he arrives at Ranny's goal. Ranny tries to block Forky. Can't get in the way of him, but he did, I think, make contact with Forky's car. Forky's still able to get a goal, surely. Yes, he can. Because Ranny's so far out of the way after landing downfield. He couldn't even get in position to get a save. I think at this point, Ranny probably should have played the ball instead of diving back into the goal, because he's never going to stop something from that range. There's a chance maybe if he plays the ball that he could get a good 50-50 or a random block. Ranny fakes a wall shot, comes down for the chip shot instead. Forky saves it well, and he's also taking control of the aftermath. Oh my days. I don't think you guys are going to see this, because RJC gifted so many subs that it's probably still somewhere in the middle of the sub gift train. What sub gift are we on right now? I'm trying to look at my alerts. But hold on for a second here. Hold on. We're at Optus. How many are left? Oh, there's actually a lot of them. Oh no! Okay, there's only 3 more alerts, and you guys are gonna see what RJC has just done. I'll leave it at that for now, because what is happening? That's all I can tell you. I have no idea what is happening. But, okay, yeah. One more alert and then you're going to see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ski Bear, thanks for the tier 3 10 month, by the way. That's insane. I really appreciate that. Added that one back into the tier 3 list. There it is. Another £250. What is going on? That's £450 prize pool. Also known as $573. What? What? RJC. How is this happening right now? 573 prize pool now, by the way. I'm just going to let them know. I feel like they deserve to know. And we are all tied up. It's a best of 3 from here on for a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Let's get into game 3 and see how it goes. Forky really took control of that last one. He really did well. Has to be a best of 7 now. I mean, I'm up so late. I shouldn't even be here. I shouldn't even be here. I feel like the fact it's all tied up at 1 apiece right now makes it pretty good for a best of 5. Obviously, if it was a 3-0 sweep, that would have been a pretty trash series, but we're not going to get a 3-0 sweep. 3-1's pretty good. 3-2 also insane. So, yeah, whatever happens now, it's a good series in my book. It's one of the reasons why I like the best of 5s. Oh, that's actually on target. Ranny's got to be careful. Forky's pinch shot came down off the ceiling and it was dipping in. Ranny noticed it last second. You know, credit to him for staying with it, because a lot of players might have just gone for boost there. Ranny's not one of them. Keeping his eye on the ball. Ceiling shot for Ranny. Not something we're used to seeing him prioritize. Usually, the more grounded of the players in the lobbies that he finds himself in. Forky's left Ranny a lot of space, and he's not going to have anything to say about that ground shot. 1-0 to Ranny in game 3. I don't think Forky realized that King Ranny just stole his boost. I don't know if he noticed the boost get stolen, but that literally just got picked up right now. So it was not going to be spawning. Forky must have missed Ranny stealing it and thought it was coming up like imminently, or else there's no way he would have sat on that boost pad. Forky wisely not retake to the sky after seeing that Ranny's going to beat him to it. Ranny's had some pretty smart decision making so far, and look at that front flip flicks. Also going to have plenty pace on it. Ranny 2-0. And the flicks are really working wonders for him right now. 12 boosts, but he didn't waste any time setting it up. He sees that Forky's preferring to shadow quite close right now. And has been doing so quite often this series. And you punish that with early flicks. You know, big shots are going to put that kind of defensive posturing under pressure. And Ranny actually should be getting a third one. Oh my goodness, it's bounced down off the crossbar and out. Forky's going to get a save as well. And that's a chance to score in the counter-attack. Forky takes to the sky. I can't believe he's focusing so much on aerial plays with so much on the line. But he's got time to figure this one out. Ranny makes it 3 though. Another early challenge by Forky. And another goal for Ranny with a flick. The new kit car coming. I don't know what that is actually. Not checked, personally. Yeah, Ranny's popping off once again in the show match setting. Forky, like I said before we started this one, definitely the higher ranked player in 1v1 at the moment. And he beat Ranny the last time that these two played. And, you know, has had the more impressive results recently on my stream. So everything that you look at on paper points to Forky being the favorite, but Ranny is keeping this one. Really, really interesting. And that is going to be 4-0. Easy as that. Ranny slams it lengthwise. But Forky just can't find a way around him right now. That's 2 minutes and change gone. No goals for Forky in game 3. Ranny and Lion Blaze have the best reverse 45-degree flicks. Yeah, Lion Blaze is probably the most consistent when he's playing well. Like, he can just, you know, get them off over and over again. But yeah, Ranny's got one of the most powerful ones I've ever seen, easily. It's up there. I don't know what the world record is for the fastest reverse 45-degree flick, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's Ranny, because some of the ones I've seen him do are insane. Nice goal by Forky. That's a much needed goal as well, and a good way to score the first goal that he's going to get in game number 3. The mind game. is an element of the game that I think, or an element of the game that Ranny's kind of been dominating in this one. He's been playing very, very smartly to counter Forky's early challenges, but there we go. Forky's going to give him a taste of his own medicine. Early shot to the top corner. And Ranny was expecting Forky to take a first touch. Start a dribble. That's why he was moving in to get an interception on that touch, but Forky has just played it directly. Great bump by Forky. Getting the boost secured. Full volley after coming down off the wall. That is interesting. Most players would wait for a half volley there. But Forky knows that is probably what Ranny is expecting. Just wants to mix things up with the full volley. 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Forky looking for more opportunities, but he's got to be careful because Ranny's always got that potential to just snap a shot. And out of all the days I've seen Ranny play on stream, that's a fantastic save by the way. This is probably the one that I've seen Ranny look the sharpest with his shooting. Very impressive stuff. That, however, is a huge misplay. 2 minutes left and it's now 2 goals difference. Huge understeer by Ranny. He's just let go of his joystick. It looks like his thumb might have slipped there because he just stopped turning all of a sudden. And Forky on the comeback trail hasn't had to work too hard for some of these goals as well. Ranny kind of letting him get back into this one for free. Now that's interesting. Ranny, with no boost, has just pushed Forky all the way back. That was really a play that Forky expected to be coming out on top with. Nerves of steel though for Forky. Just watches the ball come down off his own crossbar and out of the net. Good read. But he almost got caught out there. What a pre-jump by Forky. He's down and into position as well for the open net, and he will be scoring it. That's a 1-goal game. And Ranny's reverse 45-degree flick has been beaten. Huge pre-jump by Forky towards the top corner. Zeus LDN, thanks to the 10-month Twitch Prime sub. Welcome back, buddy. Appreciate that. Forky has a chance here after the kickoff. Ranny shuts it down. Wave dash and Forky getting back into position. Ranny starting to feel the heat a little bit of this comeback. He's just missed his clear. Forky stays right with him with no boost. What on earth are we seeing here? That's a really surprising play to see Forky go for with over a minute left in the clock to be playing that risky. I'm not sure I agree with that one. Yeah, you are going to catch your opponent off guard doing that every now and then. You know, the mega ball chase. That's like super ball chase. It is going to catch your opponent off guard once in a while, but you've got a minute left in the game. Surely you're going to get a better chance than that to score 1 goal. That's all he had to score. It's not 1 goal. Now he's got 2. And he's starting to panic a little bit. Forky tries to get it middle. Dodges into position, but the ball is way too out of reach for him. Forky's still desperate to keep the pressure up. He doesn't want to give Ranny time to waste the clock down. Doesn't want to give him any free space on the ball. Oh wow, Ranny actually jumped a bit earlier than he was comfortable with because Forky was also in the air for it. Oh! What on earth was that? Forky has just floor pinched it, point blank range underneath the pre-jump. It looked like Ranny would have had it if he just dodged forward. I think he had that one, but he was expecting Forky to chip it ever so slightly. Now we're back to a 1-goal game. Forky's going to be able to take control here if he plays it correctly, and he will. Ranny looks like he's out of position. We're going to have a tie game, guys. Bottom corner. It's going to be a very homely position for that ball to end up in. What a first touch by Forky. Ranny thought he's going to make the boost run, but he just cuts in field, straight down the middle. And Ranny's really let this one go. He had a 5-0 lead. And one of the goals, at least one of the goals that he's conceded, was not the type of goal you want to be conceding. He just let the ball go away from him. Might not be over yet though. Ranny with a huge boost advantage. Trying to keep the ball alive. He wants to play this one if he can. Forky, bit of an awkward space. Luckily for him, it is going to hit the ground. So you got a clean reset. Kickoff is paramount here. It goes in Ranny's favor once again. This is going to be an easier run for Forky to challenge, but he's not landed well, and the wave dash failed. Ranny open net. I think he's missed it. Forky bumps him wide. Another wave dash fail for Forky. Both players are feeling the heat, and Ranny puts it in. Second time lucky. He had the open net. Forky was able to knock Ranny away from the ball that he would have rebounded in, but then he messed up the wave dash 2 times in a row. Forky has tried to dodge before his wheels are touching the ground. And the back wheels have got to be touching the ground in that wave dash, or else it's not going to work. He's jumping the gun a little bit. And unless he can iron these small misplays out, we're not going to see a clean game 4 from him. He's down. Double match point. Forky doesn't have any more chances now. They're both taking the full minute, it seems. Prepared themselves for the next game. Yeah, Ranny was briefly winning the best of 5 12-1. You saw that, didn't you? 79 mile per hour flick the other day. That ties the world record. What is that in kilometers per hour? 127. Is 127 kilometers an hour the world record? Nobody's ever hit a 130. I wonder what the bots can do. Surely a bot can ace that one, you know? Just blast out the world record real quick with a bot flick. So, we are in the exact same scoreline now that Forky came back from to win best of 5 last time he played against Ranny, and that's a very delicate touch to get things started. 1-0 Forky, and he will continue some of the momentum that he was able to build up in that comeback from last game. And I love that. Focusing on getting the ball as high as possible. They are not necessarily on target as quickly as possible, but that's not important. Just getting it past Ranny's all that mattered. Forky's way out of position here. Ranny should be scoring, and he will. 1-0. Not sure what happened on this kickoff, but Forky's way off to the side. Just gets destroyed. You had an 81 mile per hour flick the other night. Oh, so is this the world record then? I don't know about that. Wave dash. And a shot by Ranny, saved by Forky though. And now he's going to half flip into position with a speedy recovery. Ranny didn't see it coming. 30 seconds into the game, Forky's got his lead back. Ranny even checked behind him to see where Forky was, and he saw there was a good bit of distance between them, but then as soon as he looked away, Forky landed the wave dash, which is huge. He failed a couple of them crucial moments in the last game. And he dodged into the position as well. A couple of wave dashes there. I think he's just trying to warm up his wave dash mechanics because they were really off at the end of game 3. Like every now and then you see a failed wave dash even at the highest level, but 2 in a row is not something I'm used to seeing. And that's just, of course, the pressure of the show match with so much money in the line, and also he's streaming his own gameplay, I believe, so that also makes it harder to play, significantly harder to play. No flip reset goals yet for Forky. Not able to emulate Calm in that regard. Ranny, meanwhile, I don't think he's tried any flip resets because you don't need flip resets to win 1v1 show matches. They just look cool when you do. Oh, that's fantastic. Look at Forky straight down the middle. Ranny didn't see it coming. He's come out of the underside of his crossbar and set himself up for the counter-attack again while Ranny's not looking. He had no idea. That's still careless though by Ranny. He's ran pretty far into the corner away from the play with, no true vision of Forky. He was trying to guess where Forky was, but you want to have like full vision of your opponent there. Great power by Forky. He's into position quickly, but has to slow down because he got there a bit too fast maybe. Mark Stack and Forky's air roll is busted. He's complaining about that right now. Oh, Forky's air roll might be trouble. Yeah, when we were doing the mark stack, Forky, every time he jumped, his air roll was going off. So I think his dead zone's really, really low. And that means that every time he jumps, his car, or not every time, not just every time he jumps, but pretty much all the time, his car might be just turning ever so slightly. I'll have to keep an eye out for that, but hopefully it doesn't interfere with him too much. It looks like he's doing okay in game 4. Either way, there have been, some misplays that you can definitely not put down to mechanics here. Stuff like flip resets, wave dashes, yeah, a busted air roll. Could definitely interfere with those, but some of the other things are just definitely nerves. Well, when I'm looking at it, it's 100% nerves. That's a fantastic shot by Forky. He's been able to punish a couple of ball chases from Ranny on kickoffs recently, and that's something that Ranny's going to have to stop doing now, because 2 times I think Forky's just completely read him on that turn. After 1 jump away towards the goal, which is, Ranny faking going back to his net. He's trying to turn and then come back towards the goal. Oh, there you go. Forky finds the top corner. 6-2, and it is the flip reset. I've been wondering when it's going to pop up. He had to side flip into this one as well after landing in an awkward spot behind the ball, but he managed to dodge the right direction. Top corner finish looking good. Wonder if that's going to open the floodgates for the flip resets. It's definitely Forky's cleanest game mechanically. Ranny hasn't really had an answer for the speed that Forky's been able to bring. Oh, but that's a messed up wave dash. I'm not sure if Forky was trying to wave dash or pinch this one. Let's take another look. It looked like he was trying to wave dash in position. Yeah. This time he's actually air rolled a little bit too far forward. So his car was horizontal when he started the wave dash. He wanted it to be a little bit angled, of course. Angled back. Back wheels on the ground, front wheels off the ground. Absolutely no fear. He takes to the air yet again. And looking for the top corner. Ranny almost helps him put it in that time. Demo attempt by Forky. He's going to land it. Yeet Step, thanks for the 5-month prime. Welcome back, buddy. Ranny going to dive in with another challenge after a slight hesitation. Ranny's usually following it pretty standard. Another almost own goal by Ranny. He's following a pretty standard protocol for his challenges. He'll wait a little bit, not necessarily a fake challenge, but he'll hesitate just for a brief moment to make his opponent think that he's not going, and then he goes. It's not the conventional style of fake challenging where you drive towards the ball, then you turn around, drive back, then you drive towards it again with the real challenge. Ranny just waits, and then he goes. That's his version of a fake challenge. And I think it throws a lot of players for a loop because they're not used to playing against somebody who does this. And somebody does it so often. He really does like to whip this out as much as possible. That's just gone straight in. What a shot by Ranny, deep in his own half. And now he's the one making the comeback. Forky did not think Ranny was going to keep going for that one as quickly as he did. What a shot it was. Brian and Ranny both received girlfriends thanks to you. Brian and Ranny. And Ranny. Wait, I'm so confused. But Ranny received a girlfriend thanks to me. This is news to me. Forky is a little bit ahead of himself on the air dribble. Ranny is out of position, and that shot is on target. Ranny down by 2. It's Forky's placement. Just too good. Off the wall. Fantastic shot. Forky really making the most of his side flips this game. Received girlfriends. I wonder what this... I know this phrasing is so funny. Brian and Ranny both received girlfriends thanks to you. That face when you receive a girlfriend. Flip reset by Forky into the dunk. He's done well to keep following after that one as he was going. But Ranny, I'll tell you what, these are some impressive shots from his own back corner. Not easy to just smash those into the net every single time. Something at Fairy Peak is an absolute beast at. He just seems to never miss from that position. Ranny doing a good impression of him right now. He's down 1 goal, and that is a strong kickoff. He's got a bit of boost to play with. Sees Forky going to the corner. Oh, but he couldn't get on the right side of the airball shot. He decided not to continue on through with the dodge there because he was in a pretty bad position for it. Forky switches sides. Ranny just going to beat him to it, and the airball shot is going towards Forky's net. Good read by Forky. No fear. He decides to stay nose on to that ball. Oh, but misplay by Forky. Ranny's going to tie things up, surely. He's not going to miss this one. Blazes it in. And what on earth did we just see from Forky? I mean, yes, he's having some difficulties mechanically today every now and then, but questionable decision making. He's probably thinking, if I could just pop this ball, then Ranny will be out of the game and I win. GG. But what if you don't? What if you don't pop the ball? What if you miss? Disaster. Hold on a second. It's scripted. Ranny helps him on the way in. 8-7. 0-second goal for Forky. Ranny did not think Forky was getting an extra touch there. Then he lands backwards. It stays up. Forky puts it in. And we are going to game 5. I don't believe it. How has that just happened? How has that just happened right now? We're going to game 5 again. It's last time these guys played. The only other time they played on my stream, it went to game 5. And Forky won it. Let's see if Ranny can get some revenge here. That's unbelievable. Absolutely unreal. How does it stay up? How does the ball stay up there? After Forky goes for 1 pop and then has to catch it again? You think surely, Ranny, is going to get it into the deck. Surely he's going to get a 50-50. That wins the game. A block. That wins the game. A demo. A bump. That wins the game. Anything. Anything that interferes with the play in any way. But he popped it. He popped it. That's a disaster for Ranny. But Forky has brought it back. We just saw two huge comebacks in game 3 and 4 get slammed by the player on the receiving end of the comeback. They're just like, nah, sorry, you can't win this comeback today. Not gonna happen. Not happening. Right, Forky's got a big boost advantage here, so he should be fine. Ranny's trying to keep the pressure up, but he'll have to run back eventually. Forky's gonna wind up a hook shot. It's tough to save those. Great stop by Ranny though. And he's not only saved it, he's gonna take control. That is a fantastic touch. Full volley for Ranny. That one was a bit more predictable though. He didn't have the option to wait for the bounce. It wasn't going to be a position that he could play with. Forky knew it was coming. And now he's in a bit more of an awkward spot. He has to run into the post just to get the save. Ranny wave dashing, or rather power sliding his landings just keeps momentum up, but having a hard time surprising Forky so far in game number 5. It's a great touch by Forky. Might look for an interception here. So Ranny is in a pretty awkward spot. Well dealt with by Forky. Comes in field, switching things up. Full volley, slams it top shelf. And that can't be what Ranny was expecting, because up until now, Forky has been going towards the ceiling on every single one of those plays. He's been going to off the wall or off the ceiling as much as possible, pretty much. So I'm sure Ranny, when he turned around there, expected the camera to swivel up towards the, somewhere in the air and see Forky coming at him and then think, okay, how am I going to intercept this? Not this time. This will be a mind game for Forky, but Ranny's just going to play the ball. Great bumps and interference by Forky though. He's keeping Ranny boxed in here. Ranny is on 5 boosts, so Forky should be fine, even though the counter-attack's coming. Go side. Oh my goodness, I saw another £21 and 22 pence. Which I imagine is for the prize pool. Let me just go ahead and figure out what that is in... oh man, I'm so much happier when this is automatic. So that's a solid $27, just flat. 27 to make it the clean 600. Thank you for evening that out. That's actually really kind of you. $600 prize pool for these guys today. Forky has the edge. Ranny has not been able to keep control of the ball for too long in this game. But he's got a golden opportunity now. Forky's failed his flip reset, but Ranny's first touch is not quite good enough. He mind games Forky though, and there's the open net finish. Forky's lead just got shattered. He gave it to Ranny for free, pretty much, with the failed flip reset. But an even bigger donation was that drive-by. He just looked at the ball and didn't do anything. Forky was maybe looking for a block, maybe looking for a light touch as he's rotating back. But one thing is certain, you have to make contact in those spots. You can't afford to just miss the ball. That's a great interception by Forky. Ranny trying to weave in another surprising turn. Ranny is certainly playing quite a tricky game 5 here. He is trying to surprise Forky wherever possible. Forky, multiple touches. Not fast enough in the last one though. Ranny is going to get the interception. Super low scoring game here. Close shadowing by both players. It's very surprising actually to see such a low scoring game when players are shadowing this close, but the defense on the goal line has been pretty solid. Pin shot by Forky failed, but he's landed well. That is a great recovery. I don't know if he can get the ball across his own goal line though. Ranny's right there and he puts it in for 2-1. And that is the danger of trying to make a pinch shot happen when your opponent is right there with you. Great bump by Ranny on the back wall. Forky was going to struggle to get that one clear either way. I don't know what his plan was. Trying to, knock it in front of the goal line, or if he was just going to try and get around it. Oh, that's great though by Forky. Well done. He's playing his win condition pretty well here. After an initially really risky touch, which I'm not a huge fan of, he slows it down, and that's really smart for 2 reasons. 1, he could be just getting a free goal. 2, it's much harder for Ranny to get a good clear on that ball while saving it. So it's likely that Forky would continue to attack even if he doesn't get the immediate goal. Sharp aerial shot by Ranny stolen the boost in the corner as well. Forky is completely starved. That's another goal, surely. Oh my goodness, Ranny's missed it. How does that not find the back of the net? Forky was completely out of boost, but Ranny couldn't get it. Demo attempt missed by Forky. Fake challenge does not get Ranny to back down, but Ranny's got to go home soon because he doesn't have much boost. Or does he? He stays around. Fake challenge. Forky with an unbelievable save though. That recovery is also exactly what he needed, and he booms the shot. What a recovery by Forky. How did he save that? How on earth did he keep out that ball? I thought for sure Ranny was going to score there. Oh, we've got another £6 to the prize pool. Cheers for completely ruining the clean number that we had. Let me go ahead and add that one in. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave it for now because we're all tied up. And I like the number 600, but we'll add it at the end of the series. Cheers for that, Dustin and Darkwind. You both donated. Minimum donations from both of you just to ruin the prize pool. Unreal. It's actually going to be at 607 now because £6 is $7, so it's at 607. And Bam Crab, thanks to the 15-month tier 1 man. We have 54 seconds left in the game. What a howler of a series this has been in a good way. As Ranny's ball chase secures him the lead. Forky is not going to like that one bit. Secured the boost, and he knew that Ranny was coming. He knew, but he couldn't get there. He still couldn't get in the way of it. And that's just something he's going to have to live with because he chose his own destiny there. He knew Ranny was likely to ball chase on that kickoff. He knew it was coming. And he still went for the boost. Didn't get goal side fast enough. And now, he's tried to give Ranny a taste of his own medicine, ball chasing the following kickoff. A little bit later on, mind you, but it hasn't worked out. Ranny's got full boost, he sees him coming, and he will birdie that shot every single day of the week. 33 seconds left. Forky needs a miracle. It's been a low-scoring game. Ranny has had a real change of posturing in this last game to make it as hard as possible. Oh, that's just brilliant still. Forky, he's managed to find a stroke of genius in the final 20 seconds. Pops it twice and then dives into Ranny to knock him into the goal with the ball. 20 seconds left, a single goal in it. Forky doesn't need a kickoff goal, he just needs possession. Will he be able to secure it? Looks like he will. And this is not a ball chaseable kickoff for Ranny, at least not an easy one. He's gone for it anyway, and that is why you can't ball chase these ones, Ranny. You're just going to lose your lead. I don't believe Ranny tried that wall shot. That's so risky. Forky was right there looking at what was happening. He didn't need to turn. There was no surprise factor like the last time he did this. And we are all tied up again. Forky half flipping into position. Ranny shoots into the crossbar. It's going high, but Ranny's sticking with it. It's a free shot for Forky. Goes for the first touch and the flick. I think that's bouncing on the line. Oh, it's gone in! What? How does that go in? Ranny has just lost this series. I don't know how. Oh my goodness, how does that cross the line? You've got to be kidding me. Forky takes it on 0 seconds. 2 games in a row in 0 seconds. Are you kidding me? What? 3-2. How? How? What a series, guys. I have to see this again. I have to see this again right now before I forget. We have to know how close this was. I was like, oh no, this is so scripted. It's going to bounce in the line. And then it goes in. I did not think that was going in. Wow. Let's go and check out how close this was. Great flick by Forky though, to be honest. Like, he couldn't have done any better than that. That was about as much power as he could get in this position. Because he needed to flick right there because Ranny's on him, so he has to flick. Alright. Hold on. Goal line technology here. Let's just line it up. Right. Right. Okay. Just a little bit of just a tiny little gap here. Nothing too big. Don't worry about it. What? Oh my goodness, how does that happen? That's unreal. That is unreal. I've never seen that before. That's unbelievable. On a game 5. How is 1v1 the most scripted game mode by miles? I swear to me mum, it's more scripted than every other game mode combined. This doesn't happen. This doesn't happen to the same, like, well, I mean, the kind of scripted stuff we see on the regular in ones. There's no way you see this in other game modes. You just don't. It's mad. That's absolutely mental. So yeah, we finished off at a 607, I believe. I'm gonna add it all up again. It was we had 450, 471.20, 477.20 pounds, or 22 rather. Let's see what that is in dollars. Yeah, $607. It is. I thought so. So $607. The way that we split prize pools, we always have, is by taking 100 off the top for the winner, and then multiplying the remainder by 0.3. That's what you get for second place. So Ranny gets 152. And then Forky gets the rest. So what was it? 607 minus 607. 455. It's usually a pretty top heavy, but yeah, not winner takes all for the bigger prize pools. It's winner takes all up to 100, not for the bigger ones.